What's up? This is Mark D. Sanchez. This is just a few of the place marks that I had marked off, and I'm going to be going back on Google Earth and finding some really strange places to show and share with everybody, but these are some of my top picks, so I figured I'd go ahead and share them before I, bury these place marks. So first thing we're going to check out is this volcano. This picture hasn't changed in 5 years on Google Earth. You go out to the little 6 or 7 islands that are in a circle just between South America and Antarctica. You'll see these 6 islands. I believe they're all volcanic islands. A couple of them you see smoke. There's going to be one on here that shows that it's made out of pieces of floating ice, like it's been covered over with a cover-up job. You can tell what floating ice looks like, and when you get down to the water level and look up, you see floating pieces of ice. Right here is I don't know the name of this base. I can find, I've got hundreds of Antarctica bases marked off, but this one I found by accident. It's just a small regular outfit. Got a place for, excuse me, has a place for, your food and your supplies. It looks a little run down in that one building. They have a tanker out there, diesel. I believe that red building is their supplies. So that's just one that I just found just skimming around. And we're going to have to see where this next one goes to. Okay, this is a volcano. If you look to the left of that circle, it's kind of hard to see in the picture, but there is smoke rising up out of it. And this is just a tiny hole in a very large mountain-style volcano. It's not a caldera flat. It is a very, very high mountain with a not so big round crater in the top for where it would release if it were to erupt. Now there is smoke coming out of it right now, so that's something that would be very concerning, seeing that is mainland Antarctica. So that's something you got to look for. Now here, this is all the buildings, and right there's a line of buildings that is at the airstrip that's near the McMurdo station. No need to really get a real good close look at these buildings there, because you can obviously see their buildings. What you need to look for is the runway path there. It's kind of hard to see, but this right here is where people would go from McMurdo station to leave, or they would land here and stay and get ready for the trip from the airstrip out to the actual McMurdo base. And I believe we're getting ready to go check that out right now. Yep, here we are. This might as well be the New York or Los Angeles of Antarctica. As you see, there's several huge tanks for their diesel. They have post offices, shopping malls, restaurants, roads, big giant Doppler-like radars. I mean, you name it. I can make several videos about this one spot. It is huge. There are buildings everywhere for miles out around. When I pan out and you see the black area without the snow, you can pretty much count on every single bit of it is covered in buildings. So this is a huge, metropolis of Antarctica. This is where most of the activity takes place. people come here, get their supplies ready, and they venture out on these paths that lead out away from it. Now, I'm not sure where we're heading now, but I believe it might be a site I found that is so squared off that it can't possibly be natural. This is it right here. Now, I have the square outlined, and I'm going to remove my outline, and I'm going to remove the red circle. The white line that will be left, if you go to this spot, you'll see it yourself. That is shaped like a perfect square sticking out from under the snowdrift. And there seems to be something sitting in front of it that's catching some sunlight. But to the right, at the end of what looks like a tunnel, and it has a white light on it too, but that is too far down in this crevice to be catching sunlight. If you'll notice, the square and the object in front of it is catching sunlight, but you could tell with the other, not to mention there is shadows for hills that aren't there, but right there, that tunnel looking thing with the light in front of it doesn't seem like it should be receiving any light yet. There it is, So, if you can navigate to this from watching me go to it and pan out away from it, I'm going to pan out real slow so that you can get a visual on where it's at, and you can go on Google Earth. This is Google Earth Pro free edition, but if you'll just go reverse on this and follow it back to this spot, you should be able to find it with a little trial and error. But anyway, this is my favorite spots. This is Mark D. Sanchez, and I'll see y'all later.